Alright, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show, and in today's episode, I'll be doing another, advice for smaller content creators, super small content creators that's just starting off. Like, you just recently created a YouTube channel or a TikTok account, or you recently got on the Instagram, or you're getting into Twitch, and you're trying to overall figure out how can I grow my channel. Now, there are many ways of growing it. You know, there's websites and places that you can. Well, I feel like the key thing to growing as an influencer is you got to post on all platforms. And I think I said that before, for a Twitch streamer, you got to post everywhere. You got to post on YouTube. You got to post on Instagram. You got to post on Twitter. You got to post on TikTok. You have to post on every platform possible. Facebook if you need to, and share it with your friends and stuff. But how I did it, how I overall got to my, kingdom of thousands upon thousands of followers. And it was just really, just posting. I remember when I was in high school and was creating content, and I was posting it amongst my friend group. So, of course, they watched the video, then approached me about it at school and stuff. And that's how I was getting views throughout that. And then, just posting videos occasionally that will go viral and things. And then after I graduated, then I started posting reaction videos. That started doing well for me. And then I got into TikTok. I hit 3 million views just posting a random, a comedy video and stuff. So for me being for how it worked out for me being myself, that's what got me to where I'm at today. And I feel like it's, obviously it ain't even a feeling. It's like I know it's going to take me to higher places just simply being myself. So that's the key that I feel like to growing as a social media influencer and a content creator is to always be yourself. Like YouTube was preaching it at one point in time, and it was broadcasting yourself. And I feel like the message behind that, broadcast yourself, is you have to be yourself. I've seen where people you can go and you create a character for a comedy purpose, and then I've seen it where people will create a character to attack others. And the thing is if you're doing it for comedy purposes, if you're doing it for entertainment and all that stuff, yeah, it's chill, it's cool. But if you're doing it to attack other people, it's not gonna work out for you. You'll be able to carry it for so long, and then at some point in time, you're gonna have to overall change it up in things. You can't, because look, for an example, there's this one social media influencer. His name was Boonk Gang, and Boonk Gang, BOONK and then Gang. And he would do these videos where it was overall hurting other people and stuff. This dude was stealing. He was doing a lot of different content that was just being wild and outlandish, and it just didn't make any sense. And so I feel like stuff like that, where you're doing these wild and outlandish things, it's it can work. Like I said before, it can work for so long, and then at some point in time, you're gonna have to change it up. You're gonna have to overall do something else, because and I feel like with me, so pretty much what I've done with my content creating career is that I've made multiple channels and different things, because I feel like with Twitch, that ain't even a feeling, but no, what I do on Twitch is I play a wide variety of video games. So my thing was, if I were to just play one video game, that's why I always encourage people, let's get into a bunch of different stuff to just really see what you're interested in. And then, see if you want to carry on with it, or just keep being that person where you're just, dipping your hand into everything each and every day. But what I do with Twitch is that I play a wide variety of video games. Now, there might be a time where I'll get stuck on it, or not stuck, but I'll get stuck playing that one game and stuff. And then I'll beat that game, move on to another game, beat that game, where I'll just, there might be a time where I'm just playing a bunch of different video games. Like today, I think I played 3 different video games. It was 3, 4 different video games. And no, then it was I don't even settle just with one console. No, I have a PC, Xbox, and a PlayStation, and most likely down the road I'm gonna end up getting me a Nintendo Switch again, any other platform or not, well, console that I can get. I'm gonna get that too. So I'm like, I'm not going to just settle just for one thing. Like at one point in time, yeah, that's what I was doing. I was just making videos off of my Xbox. And I was just like, nah, man, I gotta get into more stuff. So eventually I got me a PS4. And then sometime after that, I got me a computer. And I was all like, fam, like, this is what you need. This is, I feel like, what helps a creator, you know, really just find what they're looking for and stuff. Like, you have a problem, like, settling with something. You just do so much of it until you either can't do it no more, or you just keep, you know, just finding a bunch of different things to, you know, get into and stuff. So, anyways, yeah, then like with TikTok, I do so many different things on TikTok, like, and that's the thing, you don't really know what video is going to blow up. So that's why, like, with me, TikTok, you just gotta dip your hands into, you have no choice but to dip your hands into everything, because I feel like with, I mean, if you're a good dancer, I feel like that TikTok could work for you and stuff, but if you're just going on there simply to do TikTok dances, I don't know, fam. Like it's a hard maybe, like, cause it's, you know, or not, maybe not a hard, a soft maybe. I don't know. At the end of the day, I just know that doing TikTok dances and then trying to compete with bigger influencers that's doing TikTok dances, if you're adding like some sort of entertainment to it, then it can work. But that's the thing. It's like, I feel like with stuff like that, if you're simply wanting to become a content creator to do what other people are doing, like, I get if you're adding on to a meme or, you know, something, but I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that there's just certain things that you should get into and that you shouldn't get into, but it's just my own personal opinion. Like, for an example, TikTok dances, I just feel like that nothing good comes out of it. And the reason why I say that is because look at and I guess, like, if it doesn't get to you and you just overall want to do it because that's your way of having fun, then ignore everything that I'm about to say and ignore everything that I did say, you know, crapping on TikTok dances and crap. But anyways, but no, like, if you overall, want to do these dances because it's, you know, you're having fun with it and stuff, then okay, do that. Like, that is your way of having fun. But I hate when I do that and I'm about to say something and I feel like if I just say it, but I don't know what I'm gonna say. Man, I swear I hate that. But anyways, moving on, because I ain't trying to end this episode and have to do it all over again. So, but no, like with TikTok, you know, you could just get into a bunch of different content on there, you know. Oh, actually, no, that's what I was gonna say, is that with the bigger influencers, I feel like that they get bullied a lot with TikTok dances and stuff, like Charlie D'Amelio, her sister, Addison Rae. Oh my God, the bullying that girl has to deal with. She was just trending the other day and people was bullying that girl. And I'm like, fam, what has she done to people? Like, because at the end of the day, people can't necessarily say what she has done to them. The only thing that they can say about her is that she does TikTok dances. I think she did do some UFC event and people didn't like that. People just don't overall like her. And I'm like, fam, like, y'all is really acting like you got like some Mean Girl vibes or something. I'm saying, like, to me, it just doesn't even make any sense. Where it's like, if the girl did do something bad, okay, then I understand why people don't like her. But if she has not done nothing bad, I'm not even being a fanboy over this girl. I'm not even a fan of her at all. I don't follow her on no social media platform, so I don't want people all like, oh, use a fanboy, use this, use that. No, I'm not. I just don't get when people are just getting unnecessary hate for no reason. And I'm like, she hasn't even done nothing to people. Yeah, I'll admit, I don't like TikTok dances and all that crap. But if that's her way of having fun, if that's what's paying her bills, if that's what's, you know, good for her, then hey, do what you need to do. I just won't be watching it and stuff. Like, I'll come out and say I'm not supporting that. But if it makes you happy at the end of the day, I'm like, hey, do what you want to do. It doesn't even matter what I have to say about that stuff. So anyways, that's TikTok. And then with Instagram, I feel like that you really can post anything on there. But I feel like Instagram is kind of one of them like secondary, you know, things that you put. Like, same with TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, you know, and I feel like YouTube and Twitch are like the main places to really like broadcast yourself. You know, I feel like you'll, you know, I mean, like, obviously it's going to take some time to build that audience. But I feel like alright, so for an example, like if you post a video on YouTube, you could take like clips of that video and post it on like all those platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. You got like this new thing out called YouTube Shorts, so you could post it there and all that. But yeah, like I feel like Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like all those like social media platforms, I just feel like that they're like secondary. TikTok is kind of like in the middle of it. Like you can treat it as it's like your main platform, but at the same time, if you're looking to post like gaming clips, you might as well I guess like you could post like dope like you can post montages, but if you post like, let's say for an example, if you play Call of Duty and stuff, and you're all like, oh man, that was such a sick like clip or something, and then you like play a certain amount of games, and then you just kind of take that. Yeah, I see where people do that, but I'm like, fam, why not just stream, and then you just leave it at that. And I'm like, I don't know, I never heard, because I guess like if a person's like, I don't like my voice being out there, I just kind of want to be like, behind the scenes, and I get that, because that's how I was at one point in time. Like I'm telling you right now, like I did not like hearing my voice on YouTube. Freaking this right now, like I could not have done this. I could have not done this. I could have not talked for nothing. All right, but for me, all it just took was, of course, me going through puberty, my voice getting a little bit deeper, me just gaining that confidence in myself to being like, hey, you know what? You got this, homie. Like, go do it, And then I feel like with me, like how I became who I am, and I did like a whole series like talking on like how I became TMossBoss and stuff, but just I guess to like kind of like go like a quick, glimpse of that series that I did on my podcast. It's like some earlier episodes, but when I very first got into YouTube, I didn't know what I wanted to do. Like, I was so confused. I was so lost. I was like, fam, what can I do with YouTube? So it took some time, for me to eventually figure out what I wanted to do. And then eventually it got to a point in time where it's like when I'm doing like one take of like, stuff, that was building up also. So like like for an example, like this podcast episode, I'm not like stopping it and then doing another part and then stopping it and then doing another part. I'm like, nah, I'm like talking on all this stuff. And that's how it is like with my videos. That's how it is. Because when then like years down the road, when I created my podcast, because I'm like, I already had YouTube like mastered down with like making videos. I'm like, fam, podcasting is so easy. Like even with like creating a podcast, I feel like I forgot to like mention that and stuff. Like even with creating a podcast, it's literally one of the easiest things out there. The only thing that you need to gain to get really good at it and to master it down is to just have that self-confidence in yourself. That's the one thing that I try to preach to each and every person that approaches me about content creating. I'm like, if you need advice on content creating, I'm like, what advice do you need? They're all like, I lack in this and stuff with content creating. I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to help you. This is what I'm going to tell you, and you need to follow it and stuff. Because I've had it where a lot of times where people will contact me about, YouTube, freaking what other platforms. Like it was a lot. Like it's one, even though I don't really talk to this girl no more, I can't remember the last time. I think last time me and her talked was back in high school and stuff, but that was like one of the first few times I had somebody ask me to help them out with YouTube and stuff. And I kind of wish like, we would have like met today or something, so I could have like really went above and beyond. Cause I'm like, fam, like the stuff that I've learned throughout the years and versus from when I was in high school versus now, like the stuff that I've learned, because I had to say like my confidence in YouTube wasn't all the way like really there and stuff. Like I wasn't able to sit for a long period of time doing a video or whatever. I just try to do a quick video and just squash it and stuff. But I remember when she contacted me, or she approached me at school and stuff and was asking me to help her out with videos. And I remember she sent me her first video, and I could tell she was nervous, but I'm like, you did better than me. I'm like, you did much more better than me. And then it was the friends, I remember I was promoting them for the longest, 4 Souls. I remember when they were getting into YouTube. And I was like, fam, like when I seen their first video, I'm all like, I don't even need to give out advice to these guys. Like they killed it in their first video. Their first video was dope. And it's honestly one of like my favorite like first YouTube videos out there and stuff. And then just seeing all the other stuff that they were doing, I was like, hey, yo, like they're, you know, killing it and things. But that was the thing. Like, I know people are probably wondering, like, hey, whatever. Because I know Zach from Four Souls, he still does YouTube. I think he does. I don't know. But he's into photography. So I'm like, the camera stuff they had already down. Entertainment, I knew that those guys had entertainment. That's why I would always like try telling the oldest sister, Priscilla. I always try telling her, I'm like, yeah, you should create videos. Because I'm like, fam, the amount of entertainment that you guys have, I'm not just saying that just because I need me some YouTube friends to collaborate with. I'm like, no, I'm saying that because I truly see that stuff in you guys. So yeah, I was all like, when they created a YouTube channel, I was surprised because I was like, hey, yo, like, they're honestly, they're people that I was looking on YouTube. I was just like, hey, yo, they're gonna make it. They're gonna do, like, mad good with YouTube and stuff. So it's all about just, you know, gaining that confidence. And I feel like that's what I did. That's what the one friend did in high school. That's what Four Souls did. And that's what each and every person does when they become a content creator, is that they gain that confidence. And then they're like, hey, yo, excuse me, like, they're just like, hey, yo, start. And they start their stream. They start a TikTok video. They start a YouTube video. They start their podcast. They start a comedy skit, you know, some serious stuff. Whatever it is, like a gaming video, whatever it is, they're starting that stuff, all right? Like, you know, writing a book or, you know, but it's all about having that creativity to keep going on. And then, you know, just getting into a bunch of different things, or just if you want to just settle for one thing and one thing only, that's fine too. But, you know, overall, at the end of the day, being a content creator is all about entertaining your audience. You know, like, once you've entertained your audience and you got that stuff mastered down, you good. You chilling. So that's just the advice I wanted to give out to everybody. But anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 43 or 45 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Twitch, and Instagram at TMossBoss. And make sure you follow my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. And also, if you're purchasing any tickets from GEEK, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And yeah, and that being said, I'll talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.